y'all refund, trying to figure out when you're gonna get it. And so I just want to share some light on that, so maybe I can answer some questions that some of you all might have. Now, I'm in my office, so my phone might ring. I can't help that. Might have some noise in the background, but I'm gonna try to get out of here as quick as possible. Now, remember this. I might not see your comments, so if I don't see your comments, I'm not ignoring you. If you're watching the replay or you're watching now, drop in the comments where you're from. If you own a business, drop in the comments your business website, your business Facebook, TikTok, Instagram page, whatever you want to share in the comments. But let me just tell y'all briefly like what's going on with where's your refund. And I don't know what type of connection I have in here, so hopefully I'm not what you call that, staticking. I don't know. But anyway, so where's my refund? So all of y'all know that people who had earned income tax credit and the additional child tax credit refunds could not process until after February the 15th. That's by law. That was by law. And so on February the 15th, a lot of us went live and that the PAP Act has lifted. And of course, I was like, oh, well, February the 15th on a Saturday, it's a holiday on Monday, it hasn't lifted yet. It has lifted. It's lifted for the simple fact that by law on the 15th, that after the day after the 15th, the IRS can start processing your tax return. That does not mean and have never meant that you was going to get your money on the 15th. That does not mean or never meant that your where's my refund is going to update or that your transcript is going to update. What that means is that the IRS has authorization to start processing your tax return at whatever day they're going to reopen. So if Saturday was the 15th and Monday was a holiday, whatever day they was going to open, they can start processing your tax return. And you have to know this, because it's a law, it don't matter how many days you file prior to February the 15th. The February the 15th is the official date for the IRS to start processing your return. What does that mean? Well, when we send tax returns off and the IRS accept them and they can start processing them, they have 8 to 21 days to process them. So that means from the 15th, they have 8 to 21 days to process your refund unless you get flagged by them. Now, mind you, a lot of people are expecting to have a date on the first drop. In a lot of cases, a lot of you possibly will, but that doesn't mean that everybody will, because the IRS has 8 to 21 days to process it from February the 15th. So our partnering banks, for us who have you have the option to get your fees taken out your refund. As tax pros, we have a partnering bank, and they have sent notification out to us letting us know that the biggest drops will take place on the 24th and the 26th. Now, in some cases, some people might get their money on Friday, but those are people that was enrolled in like special programs or whatever. But the biggest drops will take place on the 24th and 26th. Some people transcripts have updated, and the date they are saying is the 24th. So it was what the bank said. The biggest drops will take place on the 24th and 26th. Now, do that mean that you will get your money on the 24th or 26th? No, it doesn't. Do it means that something is wrong with your tax return? If it's not, you don't get it? No, it does not. Because on February the 15th, that is the date after February the 15th, that is the date the IRS can start processing your tax return. So again, they have 8 to 21 days to process it. So you can't really start worrying about your refund until after 21 days from the 15th. Now, if you go to Where's My Refund and they have a message on there in reference to like you got to verify something or they got to do further review, then guess what? You got flagged. And I've talked about it in my last video. I think I went over reasons why you can get flagged. So that means that you're going to get flagged. If you have that message, that means that you're not going to get your tax refund within those 21 days. It's going to take a little longer. You're going to get a letter in the mail from them. They're going to tell you what they need. You're going to have to respond, and it's going to be a process. But if you don't see that message, that means that they have 8 to 21 days to release your refund, and they have not flagged you yet, and they might not flag you. You just might have to wait the 21 days. So if you don't get a date for the 24th or the 26th, don't stress out, because they literally got 21 days to release that refund. Of course, I know everybody want their money on this upcoming first drop, but everybody's not gonna get their money on this first drop. So you just gotta be like really prepared that you might not. One thing that I have seen that I have not seen in the past is not that they didn't do it, but I didn't see them doing notices for it. And that's for people, good morning Tasha, that's for people who have not filed past tax returns. So I've seen where a couple of people have got notices that they will not release their 2024 refund until they file whatever year they haven't filed. Now that's something new. It's not new that they do that, but what is new is that they're actually sending notice immediately telling you that you have to file your past return before they release your refund. And I know a lot of people might not have filed taxes in years, and sometimes you try to file the current year, you file it and they give you your money, but it looks like they don't set something up in their system to flag if you have not filed past tax returns, they're not going to be releasing a lot of those refunds like they have done in the past. In the past, sometimes they'll send you a notice in the mail and tell you to file it, but in a lot of cases they were just releasing the refunds. But now it looks like they did something in their system where they can flag and see that you have not filed past tax returns. So if you have not filed them, then you're gonna have to file them before they release your refund. So if you have not filed last year taxes and you think you're gonna file this year taxes and get your refund, you might want to think about it and go ahead and file last year so they can release this year. What else y'all need to know? We don't, like, most tax pros don't read transcripts. I know it's this thing where everybody want to go to look at their transcripts, and that's fine or whatever, but you got to figure out what that transcript's saying for yourself. To check your refund, you can go into your online account and you can go on Where's My Refund. And y'all need to be reminded too that Where's My Refund act up all the time. Okay, so you might go on there today, it say one thing, you might go on there tomorrow, it says another thing. It might tell you that you're waiting for your refund, and then boom, it drop in your account. Remember, this is technology. Where's My Refund act up every year around this time? So don't be panicky if it change or it say something different or it don't change, especially this next week or so, because we know that it's not always accurate. So just kind of be patient. A lot of times if they say they're going to send you a notice out, you sometimes they possibly might have that notice in your IRS account. So if you have not registered for ID Me to where you can get on irs.gov, and that's where y'all go reach out to transcripts now. You can get on irs.gov. Make sure you go ahead and do it, because you might be able to get your notice faster through online versus waiting for it in the mail. So if you don't have an account, I just suggest you get an account. It's kind of helpful. Y'all get it for the transcripts, but it's helpful for a lot of reasons, because if somebody filed your taxes and you wasn't aware of it and it actually processed, you can see what they filed on you. You can look at your past tax return. So if somebody won't give you your last year tax return, you can get a copy of your last year tax return under your account. If you need a pen, but if you get an IP pen, you can get your IP pen out of your account. So if you have a notice, if they say they sent you a notice and you never received it, your notice 9 times out of 10 will be in your account. So there's a lot of different reasons besides reading the transcript. You should have an IRS account or access to your IRS account. But again, where's my refund probably is gonna update within the next day or so. I think some transcripts are already updated. I think refunds are on their way, 24, 26. But what y'all need to know is this is around the same time every year that they send out refunds. So I don't know why y'all be stressing. They've been doing this for, I don't know, a lot of years now, like back to 2018, 2019, 2017. I can't remember when they started this path at, but they've been doing this for years. And the 20 something is usually when they release the refunds. So again, they got 8 to 21 days from the 15th to release them. A lot of people will be getting their money on the 24th and 26th. It's the possibilities you might see some people getting their money this weekend, but that's a special circumstances. They might have a certain type of card, or they might have a same type of bank account. They'll release money earlier, but your money, a lot of y'all money is on the way. Okay, don't panic. Now, for my people who was not trying to get caught up in all of that and y'all ready to file y'all taxes now, definitely if you're looking for a tax pro that can assist you in getting your taxes done, check us out at Expert Tax Service. If you're out of town, you can go to our website at www.experttaxservices.com. If you're in our local area, which is Columbus, Georgia, and Stone Mountain, Georgia, which is the outskirts of Atlanta, you can schedule an appointment with us in person. You can drop your information off. We are accepting new clients. And we want all our old clients. If y'all watching and you're our previous clients and you have not filed yet, make your way on and submit your information. I think that's it, y'all. I think I got everything out.